Ask me where you come from, and I'll tell you. You are a descendant of water. You are a small tsunami. Daughter, you are the offspring of a marvelous love story between God and my own mother. I will tell you that in the beginning, before you and me, before the heavens, before earth, there was only water. There was only God above the waters hovering, and God fell in love with the troubled sea, and this was the very first longing, and it was good. Put your ear to my belly. Listen to the ocean from which you learn to survive. I will teach you that amnesia for our mother's wounds is the only suffering we have in common with God, that earth is female and liquescent. Because God, forevermore in the orphanage of her existence, you will not understand at first that God could be a woman. That God could harbor such loneliness, so ask me where you come from. I will not hide my damaged parts from you. I will tell you that we come from warrior's blood, a black goddess of rivers and streams, Tamar. In the belly of my mother's name exists the image of a war spelled upside down, which is to say, because there is no other way to say it, my mother is an alcoholic. She is the most glamorous and violent kind of sea. See, my mother is my most recurrent nightmare. She still beats me in my sleep all this time. I didn't think I owned enough grammar to write her an exquisite mythology, having been abused. I didn't think I could tell anyone this truth until I thought about you, daughter. There is a creation story being written inside the mind of your grandmother. I am no longer afraid of her anymore. So ask me where you come from, and I will tell you. We are the genesis of being. We are God's first longing. Your grandmother is a miracle when God saw how dark it was inside of her. A piece of him burned. Nothing that had yet existed on earth was sufficient enough, and God burned for her. And it was called light, and it was good. When your grandmother wanted room away from heaven, God lifted her arms and created the sky, and God shaved her legs, and there was land. And seeing how good it was, God parted from her. And when she wanted company, God planted 1,000 gardens above her seas, created man as giants. And those giants who roamed the earth turned themselves into streams in order to make estuaries out of her body, because your grandmother is a thing so deserving of love. Our mothers are so deserving of love despite what they have done to us. When you ask me where you come from, I will tell you. We are the descendants of water. You are a small tsunami. My mother is God's greatest idea. We are made of her miniature oceans, filled with the literatures of forgiveness to remind us that there is nothing brutal about learning how to speak fluently and in love. I love you, Mom.